Welcome back. It's Doug MPA, and this article is called I'm a 42-year-old single mom of 8 who gave away all my money. I'm tired of struggling. What do I do? A single mom of 8, you guys.
Jesus H. Christ.
Wow. She says, I'm finally reviewing my financial life and I've clearly made many mistakes. Yeah, like having 8 kids and being a single mom. So we're going to see what kind of financial advice Market Watch is going to give this single mother of 8. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. I really appreciate it. Shows you support me, what I'm doing over here. And let's get into this. It says, I'm a 42-year-old single mother of 8 children. I was a stay-at-home married mom and business owner for 20 years. I'm finally reviewing my financial life and I've clearly made many mistakes, which involve giving away all my money to my family and friends. There's so much stuff to unpack here, guys. First off, why did she divorce her husband? With 8 children. Why is she giving all of her money away to her family and friends? Why? Oh my goodness. She says, I have minimal credit debt. 1,000 or less and 6,000 left on my mortgage, plus a car payment with a total balance of 36,000. I'm getting back into my old company as well as a new one. I got to get that sound effect that I got 2 businesses, Kendra. That the Blacklight podcast always uses because she has 2 businesses, guys. I have over 400,000 in equity in my home, which is good. I thought I would fix it up and sell, then invest or pull cash out, fix it up and rent it out. I prefer the first option. However, I am in Atlanta where the market has been moving rapidly. I have 6 more children to raise and put them through trade school or college. I do not want them to make the same mistakes. So first off, awareness that she doesn't want her kids to make the same mistakes and focusing on financial literacy with her kids. So I'll give her a round of applause there. So the intent is there, but only time will tell if she actually succeeds. My oldest daughter is in college doing well and saving. My eldest son lives in my basement, went to electrical school, and graduated in 2019. I received nothing from him. I told him he had to leave at the beginning of the month. My third child will be graduating this month and is going into aviation. My fourth child is going into the 10th grade, and the other 4 girls are ranges from age 2 to 8. So she has a 20-something-year-old and she has a 2-year-old. Oh my God. I don't understand. You see so many people where I have a 24-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 3-year-old. You were almost done. You were almost there. And now you have a 3-year-old in your 40s or a 2-year-old when you're 45. It's crazy, guys. Why do women do this? I'm tired of not knowing when or how I'm going to make it. I'm looking for jobs. Yeah, there are so many competitors. So until then, I will put in job applications daily, at least 10 times a day. I am overqualified, they say. My ex-husband barely gives me financial support, even though I have a court order from the divorce that I have to make active now. As a single parent, I just need true guidance. Please help. Yeah, I want to know why she divorced her husband. Because with 8 kids, she should have made that work, you guys. Come on now. Says, Dear tired mom, more than anything this Mother's Day, take a moment to spend time with your kids and reflect on what you can do for yourself. You sound like you're working tirelessly to make everything better for your children, but you won't be able to do that much longer if you aren't also taking care of yourself. It is important that you get a retirement plan in place so that you are secure in your old age, but you need to get your present finances situated before you can do that. You have a home, you have minimal debt, you're obviously attentive to your money. These are all positives. Yeah, I mean, the fact that she's listed out all of her debt and knows what it is, I got to give her credit for that, you know, because a lot of women have no idea how much debt they have. I've done stories about women and their student loan debt that they just don't even check the loan servicer. It's out of sight, out of mind. You mentioned you don't want your kids to make the same mistakes. You also said you want to help them with college or trade school. I commend you for that. But when you're in a position where finances are tight and you can either pay for their school or make sure you have money for food, healthcare, your home, and so on, you have to strike that balance. One of the greatest gifts you can give them is financial literacy. And if you're open to teaching them the importance of a dollar and how to spend and save it right, you'll set them up for success no matter where they go to school. Yeah, sound advice. So I've mentioned this to quite a number of parents looking to fund their kids' education when they're also struggling to save for their futures. You can take out a student loan, but you can't borrow for your retirement. While you might want to pay their way through school, that can be a prohibitive amount of money. So instead, help them make the right choices. And this is spot on, you guys. This whole thing where parents save up 50, 60, 70, 80,000 dollars to pay for their school, to pay for their kids' school is a thing of the past for lower class and middle class parents at least. I hate to say this, but if it's save up for retirement, or save up for your kids' college, save up for your retirements, so you are not a burden on your kids when you get older, ladies. All of your kids can wait till they're 23 or 24 and start taking out student loans or work a second job or something like that. But college tuition is way too expensive for the average family to be paying cash for their kids' college fund. I'm sorry. It's way too expensive. It's time to look at education, compare schools and what they cost, run the numbers to a student loan calculator, blah, blah, blah. That gives you time to get yourself in order. Before I continue, I would note that there are financial advisors and other organizations that can help you. As for housing, you have to do what's best for you and your kids. Where would you go if you moved out? Or what would the housing situation look like if you rented? There's also a lot of competition in the housing market, and interest rates are still high, around 7%. That is true. If you were to renovate and sell it, you might find yourself with a higher mortgage than you currently have, which would not help your situation. It's true, because in most major cities, if you sell, you're going to have to buy back in at higher than you would have definitely 3-4 years ago. If you're somewhere to stay in the house, could you help with the bills? Some parents charge their kids rent, but if you're not comfortable with that, you should show him what bills you have to pay for the house, split that, and help them save a bit with the money he gives you. Other parents I've spoken to will take the rent and create a savings or investment account to get their kids on track. Every family's situation is different, so again, you have to find out what really works best for you. And I think in this instance, the son should pay a little bit of rent, not a lot. I mean, if he went to electrical school and he's like apprentice, he probably makes decent money for his age. You know, charge him $500 a month in rent. As for your job, keep working at it. Owning your business can be great because you have full control, but many people split their time between their small business and other employment, which can give you access to workplace benefits like health insurance and retirement plans. The right job will find you. In the meantime, you can try building up new skill sets for free, such as through YouTube videos or from resource and events at a local library. It may feel like you're in the middle of a huge mess, but you're getting yourself on track, and that's the very first step. So first off, she should stop this whole I own two businesses thing and get a real job. Because we know, I guess I'm gonna say it. This woman is from Atlanta. She's divorced with 8 kids. She's probably a B-dub. Come on. And most businesses that B-dubs own, hair bundles, lashes, nails, something like that. So she needs to get a real job and tell her high school age kids to take care of the younger ones or something like that. Get a real job. This woman has created quite the situation for herself. She should have stayed with her husband because she's doing this all by herself. Come on now. And then my ex-husband barely gives me any financial support. Why is that? What did she do for him to just not pay child support? And then he made enough money for her to stay home. So guy has to make good money. So many questions. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one.